My boss made my daughter sleep in the rain. My girl caught a cold while waiting for me in the pouring rain. If I'd let her in, she'd have broken something here. Leave before you infect me, my boss yelled. My daughter ended up in a hospital, but Sharon refused to give me an advance for her treatment. You should have thought about it before having kids, she snapped. Her husband, Steve, who I'd nursed the whole year, wrote me a check for the hospital bill. But Sharon burned it right in front of me. I'm your employer, not him, she declared. Next day, I arrived at work earlier and saw Sharon with a young lover. One word to Steve and you're fired, and your girl will die without treatment, she threatened. That night, Sharon didn't let me visit my daughter and made me massage her feet. Get to it, or I'll find my husband another nurse. She milked me, knowing Steve was like a father to me. Steve's loud coughing interrupted me. He'd had a seizure, but I managed to call an ambulance in time. When Steve was on his deathbed, I held his hand, while his wife in the hall couldn't wait for him to croak. Honey, soon I'll be free, and we'll fly to Paris, she dreamed, chatting with her lover. Steve passed away. For months, he fought for his life, but in the end, he lost the battle. I was struck with grief when I saw his wife. You can keep working here as a cleaner, she sneered. I don't work for you anymore. I quit. I fired back and went to see my daughter. I'd put up with her only to brighten up Steve's last days. Nothing held me there anymore. After saying my last goodbye to Steve, I went to his house. Honey, I bought the tickets. Our flight leaves right after the will's read out. Sharon chatted with her lover, skipping her husband's funeral. You don't work here. Get out, Sharon yelled. I came to get my things, I replied. Nothing here is yours. I'm the owner now. It's all mine, she declared, shoving me out the door. You owe me for the last month of work. I tried to defend my rights, but I'm not paying you a cent. You did a poor job if Steve's dead. She falsely accused me. I was invited to the will reading. Sharon had a suitcase, and her lover was waiting in the car. Give me my money already. I got a flight to catch, she demanded. But Steve didn't leave his wife a penny. He left all his assets to me. He also thanked me for my care, love, and friendship. Sharon flipped and started smashing furniture. It must be a mistake. She set it up, she fumed. But the attorney handed out letters Steve had written to each of us. He wrote to Sharon that he knew about her cheating, and to me that I'd taken care of him like a daughter, and he considered me as such. You're kind. You won't kick me out, right? Sharon tried to kiss up, looking at the rain outside. My daughter came to the rescue. You'd better leave before you break something here. She gave her a taste of her own medicine. With no money, Sharon's lover didn't need her. Oh, I almost forgot. I've always wanted to go to Paris, I said, taking the tickets. And here's something to remind you of your former life. I handed her the memento and slammed the door.